Hi, everyone. Coming in for just a few minutes to chat with you guys. Something came in today, or rather last night for us. So I pulled this card for me last night. So we're going to chat about that. But like it went along with the inspiration for our little mini discussion today. We're talking empaths, right? So I have empaths, golden egg shield, and transmutation in the description. And that's like, those are big topics. So hi everyone who's ever live and watching later. It's perfect timing. I just wanted to chat about empaths in general. If you don't already know, like an empath is someone who feels all the feels in other people as if it's their own. They'll feel your emotions. They'll feel you, and you know, the really strong ones can also feel your physical ailments. And as an empath, so this is like part empath, part twin flame, kind of, and for those of you in an intense and twin flame relationship, this could just be extra. But those empaths, right? So we feel, and everyone has every ability. It's just we have certain ones that are stronger, right? So for me, the first thing that started was visions, and now, you know, the empath part comes out a lot or a little. I remember one of my first experiences that really told me I was an empath was when I felt someone else's bulimia as if it were my own. So we all have our issues, right? And me, I love food and I like to keep it down. I love food a little too much, so I go the other way, and I just like overeat or overhear. But so I wasn't bulimic per se, but what mostly I was feeling was her intense, way too much self-hatred. And this is someone who just passed by me in 10 seconds, didn't know her or anything. I go to the bathroom thinking that all of a sudden that's me, and I could feel that bulimic tendency. And then finally I just said, oh my gosh, this is not mine. This is someone else's. And I realized what had happened, right? So we feel things as an empath because these are things that we're feeling intensely that we may have to transmute ourselves for our own lesson, may have come in this life to transmute something or lots of things, right? And make new, make it back to homeostasis per se, right? So as an empath, one thing that and so what else... The other thing that comes in is like you could feel and start to like do what another person you've linked with does, and it starts to like become your own, like being an extra organized person. So you could take that on, or even to as far as OCD can happen, etc., etc. So. Things that we are told throughout the years, especially when we're just beginning, surround yourself with a white bubble and call in your angels, your guides, all the things, right? So what we learned long ago is that white bubble of protection is high in vibration and it protects us. And what we learn as we go over, like through the years, we realize that white bubble is more than just protection. It is actually rather, instead of protection, it is raising the frequency and vibration that's within and around you, so that lower frequency vibration energy is not attracted to you, doesn't see you. So that's where we actually are raising our vibration as we do this consciously, right? So something that was shared to me years ago, I wanted to share with you guys really fast, is the golden egg shield. And to kind of step up the whole protection thing a little bit more, a lot more. So just to step back into the transmutation discussion. So transmutation is, you know, Matt Kahn, how he says, whatever arises, love that. And that's a cool phrase, because that just means everything that's in your awareness is something to work on and work through, good or not so good. And it's a part of the energy that you've emitted to learn from, to receive, to, you know, eradicate, who knows, right? And that energy that comes in, we can start with first saying, nope, I don't want that. That's icky, that's negative, protect me from that thing. But first, as we grow wiser in our spirituality, we realize we should ask the question, what's the lesson here for me? What, if anything, should I do? And then we're working with the energy and seeing it as an opportunity for us to evolve and rise, right? So as you do that, you honor the energy, And then instead of just pushing it away, because what we resist persists, instead of pushing the energy away, you start to, with your intention and your work, change and transform, transmute that energy into something new, something fresh, something vibrant, or just neutral, right? Everything back to neutral. And then the energy, we know energy is just energy, and it's up to us to decide what it's going to be, good or not so good, or neutral. Right? Remember, it's not good, it's not bad, it just is. So, this card that I pulled last night is like a reminder or a confirmation for me and anyone watching now or in the future, right? Power over 7 scorpions. This is the Isis deck, and it says underneath, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. So this is a transmutation card. It's letting me know and anyone watching that not only do you have the power to do this if you so choose, and you become more aware and evolved into this, you realize you have been given that like responsibility to transmute the energy, to, instead of pushing it away, putting it on something else, the energy comes into your awareness, your reality, transmute it. And then picture it, do the work. What's the lesson? Do the work. And of course, let's do our Ho'oponopono. Did I add an O there? Ho'oponopono is saying 4 phrases over and over again. The frequency and the vibration of that transmutes the energy that you're working on and working through. When you've done the meditation, the journaling, and learned the lessons you feel you've needed to learn, and it's still like in your awareness, then we start the transmutation even more in a different way. We work with Ho'oponopono to help us. It's the ancient Hawaiian clearing technique. You just say these 4 phrases, very simple. The vibration, the frequency is felt, even if you don't know what you're doing just yet, right? So you say those 4 phrases: I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. And you tune into the frequency and vibration of each of those 4 phrases. It starts to make, do its work. You can chant this over and over and over again. You can do this in your energy healing sessions for others and for yourself. You can do this on anything that you can possibly imagine. And it's especially great for clearing relationship issues, forgiveness issues, right? It's about forgiveness. And what it's saying is we take 100% full responsibility for all that we do, all that we are, all that has come into our reality, and especially that which triggers us, right? If it just comes in and flows out, it's kind of neutral to you, it may not be something for you to work on. You have to listen to your inner truth. But if it comes into your reality, you've been triggered, you feel something stirring within you, then it's like, okay, got to do some work on that, find the lesson, see if there is one, and then do the 4 phrases. I'm sorry, please forgive me, I love you, thank you. Aiming it with your intention, the focused laser intention, right, on that thing. You can do it in meditation. You can do it out of meditation. I do this aimed at just people when I'm just walking, or right, you just say it inside your head, and whenever you feel like you need to, and whenever it feels like, okay, this energy is calling for something intensely. So do the Ho'oponopono for transmutation. The other thing is, like, we transmute energy. It's alchemy. So this energy that is neutral at its, originally, we can take this icky energy. And I know, like, I have a friend who does this. He is able to just know when negative energy is around, takes it in, and doesn't even know how he does it, but he can feel the energy being transmuted, and then, sends it on its way. So, like, that's one of the things we can do, is to work with that energy, see and acknowledge it's there, see if there's any lessons, do the Ho'oponopono, visualize, call in, right? So we have the violet flame of Saint Germain. You call him in, you picture the purple flames, and it transmutes the energy. So we're not especially as people watching this, the light workers, we're not here to just observe sometimes, and we'll know when it's called for us. We're here to do the thing. So when you see it and you're aware of it, do any clearing you need to do, even if it's just a little bit. It could take a second. But that's, mostly what I wanted to say on the transmutation subject right now. My doggie says hi, if you can hear her barking. This is probably a delivery. So the golden egg shield, really quick, I just wanted you guys to hear this if you've never done this. So I'm going to take it a step farther than I was taught, with good reason. So I'm going to walk you through it. And feel free to just do it with me as I'm kind of leading you into how to do it. I do have a little mini article on my website, maggiesbliss.com, in case you wanted to just go check it out. You can type, Maggie's Bliss, Golden Egg Shield in Google, and it might just show up. We'll see. I should do that. Test my own website. So, Golden Egg Shield. So beginning step one, right? So here's something that I do. At night, every night, when I remember, if I'm not too exhausted, it's every single night I do this. So begin to visualize golden liquid light flowing in and around you, filling you up. It's beautiful liquid light that goes all the way around your aura, your body, everything, right? And this golden energy, this liquid energy, once it fills you up to completion all the way around you, begin to feel it, see it, hear it start to harden. And when I did this for the very first time, I actually heard and felt like I was hearing a crackle, like it was starting to dry, right? So it stopped there, right? When I first did that was all I did. Didn't really have an intention other than protection. At the time, 2 decades ago, I was an administrative assistant, and I relied on other people for work, and I had done this in the morning. Did not hear from anyone, no emails, no calls, no one stopped by. It was the strangest thing. So around 4:00, I was like, what is happening? And I said, oh my God, I think it's the egg shield. So I allowed it to liquefy again and flow down into the earth. And like seconds went by. I got phone calls, I got emails, I got people coming by saying, where were you all day? And I was like, I was right here. So and what I noticed was the thoughts I was thinking in that egg shield didn't go out and go to the thing. So anyone I was thinking about, all those thought bubbles seemed to be held until I released the golden egg shield. So it went out, right? And then I was hearing from people after that too, with regard to my thoughts. And that's, law of attraction, frequency and vibration. So then I learned I needed to have some sort of, informal, but an intention around this egg shield. So when you are thinking about surrounding it with, we get to the liquefy, we harden that beautiful golden egg shield. And then for me, it becomes transparent. I see a little golden sheen, and I can see through it. So then once I said it, I say allowing only love and light. So I call it God's golden egg shield. You can call it universe's golden egg shield or just golden egg shield, your choice. But I say, setting this golden intention within and around me, I do the visualization, and then I say, allowing only positive love and light to flow in, allowing only positive love and light to flow out, and all the rest is allowed out down into the earth for transmutation into pure light, right? So that's one way of doing it, easy, fast at night. Then one step farther, I take it where I set the intention that any energy I am holding on to that's not mine is now sent back to its source with love. So you can even visualize it going back. Often when I do this, I feel a release, things that we just took on ourselves, we weren't supposed to, or as an empath, or just throughout the day, it just happens. So it goes back to that person. And then I say, any and all energies of mine that's out there now, right? You send out a lot of stuff throughout the day, right? I call all my energy back into me now, passing through the golden egg shield of transmutation. So I always say when I start, it's the golden egg shield of protection and transmutation. So then it passes through the golden egg shield of transmutation. And then with my intention, as I call my energy back into me, passing through the golden egg shield of transmutation, it comes back through that shield, through that transparent golden shield as pure, uplifting, light-filled energy, high in vibration. And then I add intentions when I want to, like assisting me in aligning with abundance and prosperity, assisting me in aligning with excellent health, excellent, thin-toned, healthy body, like whatever my intention is for that night, that moment. Often they're usually around the same things, and then just assisting me in connecting and having a good night's sleep and waking up refreshed, whatever those are for you. And all of this can take like 2-3 minutes, or it can be a really long meditation that helps you go to sleep. But golden egg shield, empaths, and transmutation discussion in as fast as I could, so that it's, bite size for our Friday. So hopefully guys have an amazing weekend, and we'll be chatting soon. Blessed be.